What's up, everybody? I'm doing a little bit of a different one. Just a quick little preview video. Many people have done these. Many people with much more background, much more qualifications than me. But I have been doing a lot of videos relating to Iran lately. So I wanted to discuss this. USA-Iran today in about 2 hours from when I'm recording this video. All to play for. Either of us win, we go through. If Iran gets a draw, they might be through. Depends on how things go with England and Wales. But it's a hugely important game, and as you might imagine, fraught, let's say, with significance. So I'm an American fan, right? And I'm not going to hide that. It's a difficult time. It's a difficult time in Iran. It's a difficult time to be at the World Cup, playing, representing your country, knowing, look, I don't know where all these players stand. I don't want to assume anything. But knowing that success at the World Cup can and likely will be used as propaganda by the ruling regime, right? That's the way it goes everywhere. You win in the World Cup, you get feted by the leadership. You go to the, in America, you go to the White House. In the UK, maybe you go meet the Prime Minister, right? You're using sports as soft power to validate your regime, right? That's the way it goes. And I don't know where these players stand on that. And it's not up to me, right? They know, they're Iranian. They know what's up. There have been rumors in the press that I don't know the veracity of. I don't know if these are true or not. And it's easy to believe them as a U.S. fan or as an international, because people in my part of the world are prone to believe negative things about Iran. The rumors are that the players' families have been threatened, or the players have been told that their families will be treated badly, let's say, if they don't toe the line. I don't know if that's true or not. Could be. Could not be. Could just be propaganda. I can't imagine how hard it is for those players to be feeling the conflict of what's going on at home versus being expected to go out and just perform, just play at a high level against a team that is historically representing a country that you don't get along with. Relations between Iran and the U.S. have been not great for quite a while. So I know that's hard. I will be cheering for the U.S., obviously. I want us to go through. I want us to play in the next round of the World Cup. I want us to get to the knockouts. And I know that if we win, it'll come at the expense of the Iranians. And I have a lot of friends now here on the channel who are either from Iran or have family in Iran. And, I hate to make you guys sad, but I do want to win. But I also, I want to take this from a perspective of this is a hard time. This is a hard time and a touchy situation, right? I've seen some of the questions from the press conference, and, fair enough. Everybody's looking for something to send back home to inspire people or get people fired up. So I get that. I think it's going to be an interesting game. Enough about the geopolitical stuff. I just want to say, no matter what happens, right? Win, lose, draw, whatever. What's going on in Iran is bigger than soccer or football, whichever you prefer. And the players need to take care of themselves, and they need to take care of their families. And I want it to be a good game. I want the players to play hard. I want us to win, but I want everybody to be able to leave the pitch knowing that they played their best, however it went. They can go home, whether it's home to the U.S., home to Iran, with pride and with a feeling of achievement and accomplishment. Now, let's talk about the match a little bit. We are going to, I'm not exactly sure what formation we're going to come out in. We have traditionally run a 4-3-3. We might go with a 4-4-2, which we did against England. I would not expect to see too many changes. I haven't seen the lineups yet. Well, I'll check. All right, I'm recording this at about 11:30 U.S. time, or Central time. So let's see if the U.S. have announced the roster. No. Nope. All right. Rosters are not out yet. I'm going to assume it's going to look like the last match. We're going to have Jedi, Reem, Zimmerman, and Dest in the back. Musa, McKennie, Adams in the middle. And then Pulisic and Weah up top with fill in your striker. I would not be surprised to see Josh Sargent again. I would be surprised to see Jesus Ferreira. But I feel pretty comfortable with that lineup. Very strong, very confident in that team. I'm going to pull up the Iran. I'm going to pull up the last game against Wales. I'm going to assume that they're probably going to be running out a similar lineup to the lineup they ran out against Wales. Except the scuttlebutt is that Iran is probably going to come out in a 5-4-1, Kirosh, to force the U.S. to play wide. We'll see. We'll see, obviously. This is all speculation until the stuff gets announced. But I know that lineups like that tend to be very fluid once the game starts. Right? The U.S. played a 4-4-2 against England, but a lot of the game looked like a 4-3-3. Right? That's just, you sort of shift your shape in transition, in possession, and in defense. So for Iran, unless the goalkeeper who was injured is available, who was injured in the first game against England, probably going to be Hossein Hosseini in goal. Pourliganji, another Hosseini, Mohammadi, and Rezaian. That's probably not even close to correct. Ramin, that's his first name. Probably that's going to be the back four, although I don't know who the fifth defender is going to be. And then you're probably going to see either Izzatullahi or Karimi, Hajzafi or Tarabi, and Noor Alahi or Cheshmi. Probably Noor Alahi in the middle. It's a 5-4-1, so then Azmoun probably is going to be in that 4. And then you're going to have Taremi or Golizadeh, right? That's probably a kho sound up top. I will say, as a U.S. fan, obviously I'm a little biased. I do feel like our talent level, where our guys are playing, the sorts of players we have, I do feel like on a talent level, we have an advantage, particularly in our attacking and midfield. Right, our midfield is pretty scary with Musa, McKennie, and Adams. And then Gio Reyna, who has not seen much of the pitch. Maybe he's got a knock. I'm hoping he's healthy. I think that we have an advantage there in terms of talent. In terms of team cohesion, Iran may have us. And Iran have the advantage of not needing a win. Right? We need a win. Iran only need a draw. So it would not be a surprise at all to see Iran just cede possession to the U.S., let us have the ball, let us just pass it around up top, and just try to keep goals out. You know, you try to spring a counter or two, see if you can get a goal, but that's not really important. You don't need a goal. You just need a draw. And a 0-0 draw gets you through. I would hate to see that. I just like to see goals. But we don't know. The U.S. has had a difficult time breaking down teams that are bunkering. And we don't create a lot of chances. We have great players, and we're very good on the ball now, right? We're pretty good at possession, passing, doing all the little football stuff that you're supposed to be able to do, but we just don't create a lot of chances. And against a team that doesn't need to score, and so they're unlikely to open up, that does make me nervous. I'm going to be live streaming during the game if you are interested in watching along. I'm not going to be showing the game because that will get me banned, but I'll be watching it and reacting to it as it's on. So if you guys want to follow along, you're welcome to. I'm excited. I mean, this is it. This is win or go home for the US. This is the kind of soccer that I want to watch, which is you have to score, right? You cannot just sit back and settle for a 0-0, no goals draw, right? There aren't a lot of those games in soccer where you have to score. But we have one. And we have some exciting young players. We've got guys who can create that moment of brilliance. And I would love to see it. So, prediction. I'm going to say 2-1. I'm going to say 2-1 USA. I'm going to say we get a goal. And then Iran have to come out, play a little bit more aggressively, and they equalize, and then we'll get one late. I would be perfectly happy with that result. I would take any result that ends in us winning. 4-3, 7-5. I don't care. I don't care how many goals we give up. I don't care. Let's just score. We got to score some goals. If we score a couple, play some solid defense, we'll be playing in the knockouts. And I can't wait. T-minus 90 minutes till kickoff. I will see you guys later on. Let's go USA. Obviously, my respect to Team Melli. And, my thoughts are with the Iranian people and the people playing for the team. This is a difficult time. I hope that everybody plays hard and it just turns out that we are better on the day. Listen, we couldn't beat Wales. You guys beat Wales, so it should be a close one. That'll do it. Have a good day, everybody. Stay safe out there. Thank you for watching, and let's go USA.